Hey guys, Nightwing for 50 here, and welcome back to Fantasy Life. This is right after Junior's live stream, kind of in a way. Not really. But, you know, I kind of done screwed up. I don't know if I got that chest, I didn't see. Oh god, wasting time. No, I did. Thank you for that, that was useless. I went and to my 3DS and I looked and my level was 78, I think, and I'm like, dang man, I'm pretty high up. And who are yous? This wily person here should be Mr. Crankshift, I think. The heck is that? A wee talking butterfly? It's going to my ears now. Too much barley juice. Your hearing is alright, mister. I really am a talking butterfly. Think you can fool me just cause I'm a wee bit unsteady on my feet? A talking butterfly, yeah, right. A damselly might talk, cause it's a damsel, see? Damselflies don't talk, that would be silly. What? Not damselfly, yeah. I meant ladybirds. Ladybirds don't talk either. Okay, lassie, yeah, right. Mailboxes talk, flapping those flaps. No, okay, talking mailboxes, sure, why not? Anyway, I did not mean to insult yous, wee butterfly. Would yous like something to eat? As Olivia said, we'd find a sheep pilot here, so I expected a responsible person. It can't be Mr. Crankshaft, my mistake. Nah, that's me, I'm Crankshaft. Yeah. Dad, uh-oh. Oh, mosquito around me. Huh? Look at what you're doing to yourself again. You're making fun of others, getting depressed. It's yes, Aurora. You're going to start crying over Larkin again, as usual, aren't you? And what does you think you know? You're just a wee kid. Oh, come on, Dad. Excuse me, is Mr. Crankshaft your father? Yeah, and who are you? Well, you come here from Castlear. We're looking for a pilot called Robin. Do you know him by any chance? You looking for Robin? He's staying at our workshop. Oh gosh, really? Are you his friends? I can take you to him. But what about your father? Whoopsie, the floor is moving. He'll be okay, don't worry about him. He's always like this these days. I'm Aura, pleased to meet you. I'm Euelia and this is Night. I guess talking butterflies aren't that unusual in Castlear. Huh? What do you mean? Never mind, let's go. The workshop is on the east side of the arena. Totally forgot this man was drunk. Anyways, I was googling up some things. I'm not buying that house. I mean, I could buy the house. I'm rich. But I was googling up pets because I was kind of interested in the pets, and I'm like, oh, you know, in my 3DS, I got the first pet from Castlear, you know, the dog and all that. Apparently, to tell you had a DLC, it was such an easy thing to tell if I do or don't, is if I talk to a vendor, and if I had a DLC, I should have another pet that's not a dog or cat. It should be a bird. I'm like, oh, there's our workshop. I'm sorry about earlier. Dad's been such a mess recently. Looking at him, you wouldn't guess he's a mechanic, famous throughout Puerto. Robin originally came here to meet my dad, too, but Dad wouldn't lend him an ear. I felt so sorry for Robin. So I let him stay at our workshop. He's been helping out. Oh, so that's how it was? Robin's really motivated. It seems he's working really hard on something. If only that hadn't happened, Dad would be sure to help Robin. Huh? If only what hadn't happened. Ah, never mind that. Robin should be inside. I'm really excited for the next area. Who are you? I don't know who you are. There's two doors for this. I always go to the door with the giant wrench. Robin, you have visitors. What? Who is it? Yeah, that's Robin. Hello. I'm Euelia and this is Night. This may be a bit out of the blue, but we want to go to Levitania. We heard from Mr. Falcon that Levitania really exists. He said he saw it during a flight on a very stormy night. And so we thought you, as his pupil, might still be looking for Levitania. You spoke with an old man Falcon? Ah, so you come from Castlear, huh? And you believe old man Falcon's story? Good. Most people just laugh at him when he tries to convince them the island exists. I wanted to show that incredulous lot, so I set out to find Levitania and prove it. Please, let's help you. We really need to go to the island. I'm still kind of worried about saying that word, so I'm gonna just probably ignore it. We got something super important to do there, and there's not much time before the world. Before the world, what? What are you talking about? Well, you see, this is classified information. In other words, you need an extremely powerful flow stone to make that airship work. Yes, that's right. That's a bit odd. I know another talking butterfly who said exactly the same thing. Another butterfly? Oh. The other butterfly's been helping us since she suddenly showed up. Thanks to her, we can pretty much pin down the exact location of Levitania. She should be back anytime now. I think I know who the other butterfly is. Hey Robin, I'm back and I'm so tired. Can you massage my neck? It feels all stiff. Oh shoot, butterflies don't have necks. Noelia, yep. Euelia. Oh. Hey Noelia, this is Euelia at night. They came to see me, but wait, did you know each other? Well, you could say that. Anyway, what are you two doing here? We want to go to Levitania. We thought Mr. Robin couldn't take us there. Eh? Is that what you... Yeesh. Look at you, sure enough to sponge off all our hard work. Sure, you're a butterfly and not a leech. You're really shameless, you know? No, that's not... Well, yeah, don't be mean to her, guess. But listen, Robin, she is... Noelia, please. Okay, I was only teasing. Please allow me to apologize on behalf of Noelia. Yeah, that's not necessary. You totally killed my enthusiasm. Now that we can finally go to Levitania. What? Oh, did you sort out the fuel? Yep, I made sure we have a sufficient amount. So I finally collected enough of them. Good job, Noelia. So everything's ready so quickly. Want to give it a try? Aurora? Aurora, yeah. Yes. Now the float stones can finally be completed. Wait, so this is why you were collecting all those doomstones? Psh, that's need-to-know info, and you don't need to know. I'll quit with that expectant flapping. Okay, fine, I'll explain. Yay, thanks. Once the negative energy has left the doomstone, our powers should be able to return it to the sky. After it's broken and the darkness dissipates? Right. So, based on that principle, we're trying to make a floatstone out of doomstone shards. You can do that? Yeah, Reverend realized it was possible. It really appeared just about when I figured it out. Wow, I had no idea doomstones could be turned into floatstones. I was surprised to hear about it too. But when you think about it, they did originally float in the sky. Yep. I was shocked at the time myself. I never have imagined a girl could turn into a butterfly. Are you two the same kind? I mean, since you can both do that? Giggle. Yes, you could say that. But why are you going to Levitania? You see, that's where Mother might have been living in the past. Oh? You really think Mother lived on Levitania? It's mentioned in an old Port hotel. The goddess was supposed to have vanished from Rivera after saving him from a grave danger. The tale says she moved to an island in the sky to watch over the land she cared about so much. And so... Never mind. Robin, we can get the engine ready now. How's it looking? It's all good. All that's left now is to add some finishing touches to the airframe. And to make sure it holds together at a high altitude. Robin, is it really going to be okay? I mean, he flew a bunch of things in the past. When he was a kid, he flew something, so he should be fine. It'll be fine. Facts. It's not like we can ask the boss to help anyway. Yeah? The boss is Aurora's dad, by the way. He's a well-known mechanic. I came to Port Puerto in order to meet him. Unfortunately, Dad had a close friend who was searching for Levitania with him. But that friend had an accident in a plane serviced by Dad. We don't know what happened to him. Dad hasn't been himself ever since. He doesn't even want to hear about Levitania. He'll get back on his feet eventually. A man like him won't be broken so easily. Yeah, I think he's very broken, but he'll come back. Especially if we manage to find Levitania. You've got to act now. It's all in our hands. Yes, you're right. Sniff. I just need a moment. Be right back. Goodbye. Oh dear. Perhaps we should go talk to her. Let's say Aurora. Is old man Falcon doing okay? I left without saying anything, so I was a bit uneasy. I need just a bit longer, just a bit more time. You guys just keep popping up in the most unexpected places. You're worried about Aura? She'll be at the garage in the beach district. She's been spending a lot of time alone there. Oh, I don't know why the mechanic is with the alchemist. I mean, kind of makes sense. The alchemist is probably helping the mechanics with fuel efficiency and all that. But kind of weird to figure that out. Apparently the DLC, this is cool. They added three pets that I didn't even know. You can have dragons as a pet. Oh, this is where I know the mechanic. Yeah, wait, I need this. Yoink. Oh look, it's Aura. I thought it was in the other docks. What the? Seems like she's looking at something. Why are you here? You know, Dad was using this garage before he got his own workshop. When I was little, I used to watch him put airships together here. So this place brings back a lot of memories. Mr. Larklin used to come here too, back then. It was so lively with him around. What were you looking at just now, Aura? Oh, you mean this? It's the first floatstone that Dad gave to me when I was little. Huh? This is a floatstone? Wow. Dad, Mr. Larklin, and I made a promise that we'd use it to find Levitania. Looking at it now, there's no way a tiny stone like this could make our big dreams come true. I mean, it could. I was so happy when I got it, so I kept it all this time. But it's painful to look at it now. It reminds me so much of Mr. Larkin. Maybe I should take it somewhere far away and just bury it. But, sorry, I didn't mean to sound depressing. I won't bury it, don't worry. You know, I can imagine exactly what my dad's going through. Dad and Mr. Larkin, who had the accident, were very good friends. If something like that happened to Robin, then again, we really put our hearts into this airship. There's probably no need to worry. Anyway, with the world's fate depending on us, we hardly have a choice. We've got to do our best. Aurora, do you mind if we borrow your floatstone? What? You want this little stone? Well, I don't mind if you borrow it. It seems to have lost its floating power, so it won't be any use. Keepsake floatstone. Thank you. I should be thanking you for lending me an ear. I feel better now. I'll go back to the workshop. Night, why don't we go and see Mr. Crankshipford again? This floatstone might have lost its power, but it seems to be imbued with someone's very pure wish, even though it's only small. I feel like we should show it to Mr. Crankshaft. See, I don't know why, I thought that cutscene of us talking to Aurora, I thought that was back in their workshop. Like, I actually thought like that the runaway for there was that cutscene. Hey man, I mean, see, vague memories, man. Vaguely remember this story. Oh, the cutscene. And it's weird that I'm doing it now in Sunset, because I also did this in Sunset when I first played the game. Weird. So very weird. Hey, buddy! Oh, it's yes again. You're not having any more barley juice? My belly's full with the bustin', and it ain't tasting that good anyway, ever since my friend went missing. Mr. Crankshaft, could you please help us find Levitania? Everybody keeps asking about Levitania. Levitania this, Levitania that. It doesn't exist, I tell you. Takes after what's there and you lose what's pure important. Then ask me about Levitania. I think Levitania is real. I mean, it is definitely real. I didn't want to think about it anymore. Without me doing maintenance, the ships will fly. And the ships fly, and no one gets hurt in an accident. The rocks falling from the sky are a sign that folks shouldn't be flying. That way there'll be no fools searching for what's there in the sky. Airships will fly even without your help. Aura and Robin are just about done preparing an airship for its first flight. What? Aura's working on an airship? Yes, and it's almost ready. Robin isn't quite sure if he can reach Levitania in that airship, but he said he'll give it his best try anyway. And Mr. Crankshaft, please take a look at this. I should have looked at that. What is it? It's Aurora's. She never threw it away. She had this float stone? Remember the promise you made to her when she was little? That you'd use this to find Levitania? Oh, that's right. I gave the wee lassie this stone as a gift. Doesn't the stone stir some feelings up in you? What is you know? I guess you're right. And besides, don't forget about Robin. He admired you so much, he came all the way here to meet you. It wasn't a long walk, but okay. He hoped he could learn from you, but you ignored him. And yet, you don't see Robin complain or losing heart. He just kept working in that airship. That blasted airship. I need a drink. No way, you're going to have another barley juice? Haha, nah, not that. I need to freshen up with a wee glass of water and set that at work. Oh gosh, now that's what I wanted to hear. Thank you, wee butterfly. You didn't even get the water. You just stared at the door and then... Alright. So, no, it's no use. Robin, I'm sorry, Aurora, but we can't do anything with this airframe. Even the floatstones you and Noelle put together can't seem to give it any power. So it's the airframe that's holding us back? I can't believe it. I've never seen you so downbeat, Robin. It's really beyond me this time. I just can't make an airship as well as the boss. Huh, that's right. Boss. His can't do it with that spirit. Ain't there I was being told just a while ago that we're a mourner, nay matter what? Boss, the airship you're making, I am struggling to read his lines. Not bad, boss. I didn't think these two could construct an airship, but yous blew my hat off with this. Dad, an airship that won't fly is just a piece of junk. Haha, I see yous remembered the first thing I said to yous when yous came here. Airships aren't for displaying in art galleries, they're made to fly. Oi, or bring me my tools, will yous? Okay, just a minute. Boss, I'll help yous with what can be done here on the ground. But once this Abe's in the air, it's all in your hands, Robin. I understand, boss. You have to be happy, Robin. All done here. Smashing. Dad, can you have a look at this? Is it okay? Alright as it is. On the other hand, this part may be a problem. Okay, I'm done. This is great, boss. You're amazing at this. This airship's top of the line now. You just have my word. Thank you so much. I've done maybe 1% of the work. The rest was all you doing. It's good to see you back at work, Dad. But what made you want to pick up your tools again? These two buzzy bodies, Knight and the Butterfly. They brought me this. My floatstone. It's a shame it can be used to power an airship. Doesn't matter. It's brought you back to us. I always believed you'd snap out of it one day. Or, a wee birdie. Huh? Did the floatstone just light up for a second? Could some of its power have come back? Or was it just me? Well, Knight, I think we're back on track. Alright, everybody. Flight 01 to Levitania, ready for takeoff. By the way, who's getting on board? Can only fit one person besides the pilot. Oh, then please let Knight go. Got it. Get ready, Knight. Yay! And I'm going as well, of course. What? I want to go too, but there's only one passenger seat. Don't worry about that, sis. We're both literally as light as a butterfly. We don't count as proper passengers. Knight, let me know when you're ready. I'm ready. Actually, let me talk to everyone. You're going right to the Levitania. Let's get moving then. No, thanks. You guys, you're not as hopeless as I thought. The real thing starts now, though. It's time we set to Levitania. Is that? Okay. Are you good to go? Yeah. I'm really excited for this next area. Yay. Have a safe flight. Come back in one, please. You just hear me? Oh gosh, Knight, I've got butterflies in my stomach. That sounded wrong. You are a butterfly. Levitania, what kind of place are you? I already know what place it is. You're so optimistic. We don't even know for sure where the Levitania even exists. But it does, and we're going there. You worked so hard to get this airship running, I bet nothing can go wrong. Yeah, you got no idea how hard I worked. So like you to say that, though. Fasten your seatbelts. We're not even in the thing. Alright, here we go. Fly. We're taking off. Such a weird thing. Look at that. Goodbye. That doesn't work. You don't go forward. You'd be going up. But okay. I mean, I don't know how this works. We're past the clouds now. Nice work, Robin. You know, Knight, this reminds me of how I arrived in Rivera. I went whoosh through all the fluffy clouds too. And then, what happened next? You hit the ground. Oh, look. It's an island. Island in the sky. It's Levitania. It's real. So Old Man Falcon was telling the truth. We did it. We found Levitania. Huh? What's wrong, Robin? That's strange. We haven't suffered any damage and we got enough fuel. Whatever, just gotta get us to Levitania. Oh, I remember this feeling. That's right, this is just how it felt then too. It was falling down head first, screaming. Huh? Goodbye. Ah. Oh god. Night, come on, wake up. It's nighttime. I'm awake. Knight, are you okay? I'm really sorry, I got no idea what happened to the engine all of a sudden. It looks like we fell out of the airship. At least no one seems hurt. Even I got scared for a minute there. We're lucky to have come through that unscathed. But what is this place? The air temperature is pretty low. Let's do some reconnaissance. That would be the quickest way to find out where we are. Okay, we got to search for our airship too. Right. Euelia, we got to get a move on. Euelia? Where is she? Could she have landed in a different place from the rest of us? She's nothing but trouble, as always. Knight, we gotta look for Euelia as well. Robin. Oh man, I love this island, man, so much. So, this is the place where you can mine. This is like the hardest place, I think. In terms of... I would say it's the hardest place, because this is the next area that I would be farming in if it wasn't dry sand desert. Like, look at this. It's just islands in the sky. And I love that. I like that idea. Just islands in the sky. So our line had a castle in the sky, and that looked cool. It's Levitania. We made it. The view's stunning. We really are floating in the sky. Yes, it's just Old Man Falcon said. It's plush. Huh? What's that over there? It looked like a plushling, only a little different from the ones I've seen before. Maybe Levitania's plushings aren't the same as the ones living down below. In any case, let's follow that plushling. May be able to tell us more about this place. Yeah, let's go after it. Yeah, plushlings. Oh god, mining this ore sucked. Also, jungle gym. Just what you expect in the jungle, right? I always looked at that. You go in and you just start climbing it, or what? Look how this place looks. Oh, there's the airship. Oh, look at that. It looks like some kind of plushling village, judging by those weird houses. Now, what's that on the far side? The colors look familiar. Oh, it's our airship. But how did it get here? Doesn't even seem damaged, and here I was thinking it would be all in pieces. Every cloud has a silver lining, huh? No, wait a sec. Something wrong? It certainly was damaged, however it seems to have been repaired. The floatstone's out of power, but the airship itself looks like it's been carefully repaired. That's impossible. Who could have fixed it? It requires specialist knowledge. Should I have left it the way it was? Welcome to Levitania. Did you have a pleasant journey? Haha. Your blank faces are so funny. Some of the plushlings brought me your little airship here. When I saw it, I was overcome with memories. Could you be Mr. Larkin? Ah, as a matter of fact, I am. We thought you died in an airship accident. Now, boy, do I look like a dead man to you? Wait a second. How did you know who I was? Oh, I know. You must be a pilot studying under Crankshaft. Yes, that's correct. So this is Crankshaft's airship. That explains the nostalgia. I had an improvised landing of my own here. I've been relying on the plushling's hospitality since. So that's what happened to you? I'm glad to know you're okay. Come back with us, Mr. Larkin. Boss and Aurora have been so worried about you. Wish I could. I want to go back, but I've lost my airship. Well, we do have this airship here. Exactly, we can use it to... No, wait, the floatstone's busted. You're in the market for a new floatstone, huh? We have our pick of them here. Really? Yep, there are lots of this island. Because you know, Levitania is sort of made up of floatstones. Mister, are there any more powerful floatstones around? I mean, something that could lift a huge airship into the sky, not just a little one like Robin's. A huge airship, you say? It would have to be a high-grade, pure floatstone. The rocks around here wouldn't do. This island's pretty big, though. I'm sure you could find one somewhere. Or if you want to learn more about this place, check the abandoned shack to the north of here. An abandoned shack? Yeah, no one lives there, but I think it used to belong to another human. Looks like whoever it was, they were busy researching Levitania. I read some of the notes I found in that shack, but they left me scratching my head. Someone other than the plushlings lived up here? That's most interesting. Why don't we go and take a look? We need to find Euelia too. I'll fix us up with a new floatstone. This thing should be airworthy in a flash. Let me know if you want to head back down below. I don't want to head down. I need to stay up here. For many reasons. So Euelia's in my party. I will sleep. Flushings on the desk. Good evening, dear Flushing. Looking for a place to stay. A night stay. It's only... Sure, you know what? This gives me a wish done anyways. Or bliss, or whatever it's called. Cool. Are you plush rested? Come again anytime. And you get to hear that amazing music. Haha, surprise, son. The plushlings in this land are a bit strange. Looking for a squeak empty house? Just follow the path. Yes, we really are everywhere. If you have any bounties, I can process them. Bounty appears when you catch big fish. Yeah. I don't think they have a shop. They have this shop, but I don't think it's the one I need. Never mind. They have everything here. This does more damage. That's weird. There's no way any armor could beat my paladin armor. But I mean, look at the dragon stuff. Okay, but why is this sword better than my sword? How much is it? 30,000. I can buy that. Alright, let's go check this out. It gives me more HP. 20 HP, but gives me 10 more damage. I'll take it. I don't really need HP that much. Alright, let's continue on. Oh god, just hearing this music gives me nightmares. The amount of times I almost died here. Because this area sucks. Right now it's completely empty. Oh wait, isn't this the Happy Daisies? Yeah. Right now there's no enemies, but this place has enemies and they suck. Black belt. This is what, white belt? Yep. Oh yeah, my stamina came back because I rested. Cough, sneeze. There's dust everywhere. What a messy room. What exactly was the person here researching, I wonder? Was it really just about this island, like Larkin said? Say, what if there's some info about floatstones lying around? That'll be a lucky find. Let's search for clues together. The human form is much better for this kind of task. Knight, let me know if you find something, okay? Noelia, join your party. Alright, let's go here. What have you got here? There. It's a diary, I guess. According to existing folklore, Rivera was threatened by a great peril many, many years ago. Well, I just wanted to see the cauldron. I didn't see a diary. Around that time, huge dark stones were observed falling from the sky. One was said to be the size of an island. Eventually, the goddess somehow saved Rivera from the danger that threatened it. Then she vanished. Around that period, tales of this island of Levitania began to appear in the old folklore. A hypothesis that this very island itself is one gigantic floating rock, or floatstone. One only has to absorb the island to reach this conclusion. And yet, stones with the power to float, doomstones that plummet from the sky. And the emergence of this island in the folklore around the same time Rivera faced a great peril. All this brings to mind a different hypothesis. Yes, if one correlates the circumstantial evidence, then the true nature of this island becomes clear. Still, at this stage, it is mere conjecture. I record my musings here for posterity, in the hope that they may be useful to others. Gladstone Stone. Wait, Gladstone Stone? Sounds like a name for a geology enthusiast. It sounds familiar though. Yeah, that's the uncle who've mastered all lives. If what's written in this diary is true, then Mother really has been to Levitania. Did you hear that? That thud, it sounded like something fell down. It appears that the goddess truly did live on this island at some point. But how old is this island, and how long has it been floating here in the sky? I suppose the greatest question of all would be, how is it floating here in the sky? Curious indeed. The folklore says that having saved the world, the goddess disappeared from the land. Perhaps there's some connection there between her disappearance and the island. I wonder how the goddess felt, living here halfway between Rivera and Lunaris. Oh, so I didn't even read that much, but I knew that this is right. It fell. Squeak. Dark rock fell from the sky and landed west of here. It crashed into Goddess Forest. A dark rock? Maybe they mean a doomstone. But what's this about the Goddess Forest? Nah, let's go to that forest. ULA may be there too. You never know. Not that I'm worried or anything. I'd just be a nuisance if anything happened to her, that's all. Alright, pushlings. Oh, beetle. No, 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 no. The beetle's here. Everything in this island is very, very, very good to sell. You can tell by the sparkling at the end that, hey, you know, this stuff is kind of rare. I can't pick that up. Okay, I can still remember some of the enemies here. No. Yeah, you guys are guiding me there. There's a legendary, well, there's a boss underneath the island over there to my right. Not Larkin. It looks like a Doomstone dropped over there. Okay, what are you doing here, Larkin? The rock Squeak landed over there. Plush, big dark rock. You can't run into the forest. It's protected by the ancient goddess seal. Only the goddess can remove the seal. Mother closed the way with a magical seal, huh? Might be able to do something about it. Step back, I'll try to remove the seal. There. Amaze a plush. That seal's gone. You would like the goddess. Not quite, not some kind of hearted goddess. ULA sure resembles Mother, though. If anyone could be likened to the goddess, it's her. I'm sorry, but I don't care what happens to Rivera. I just don't want the memories of my mother to be lost together with this world. I just want to take my mother's airship back home with me. Why am I explaining myself to you anyway? Let's go. Huh? I felt as if someone was watching me. Must be my imagination. Let's kind of move on. Yeah. The seeds brought by the wind to this island will eventually grow into a lush forest. This forest will become home to many animals. Entry is forbidden in order to protect wildlife. She's got the guy's nose, and yeah, eyes and mouth and squeak ears. Oh yeah, I know we passed 30 minutes, but I want to get this island unlocked. So I'll continue the story, and next episode we'll just grind a little longer than usual. The Doomstone's gotta be up ahead, but where there's a Doomstone, there's trouble. Yikes, I knew it. Shadow monsters. Be careful, they look like they can pack a punch. Pack a punch? Yo, I know that game. Wow, they are kind of useless, I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey, you know, I'm kind of farming as it is. Boom. Boom, okay. No, don't do that. The black bells don't give me a lot of money. Yeah, see, there's like a lot of things in here. Look at this tree. It's so beautiful. Alright, everyone all together, everyone all together. I should have saved that, actually, now that I think about it. There's something up ahead that I distinctly remember it was a decently big pain in the butt. White. There was a time when humans loathed Levitania, saying it cast a sinister shadow on Rivera. May the perception of this island in the sky become more positive by the time you read this. I mean, I still love this island, don't get me wrong. It was tough being here at first. I'm pretty sure I'm strong now. Stained glass butterfly. Getting to read some of this stuff was hard. No, I wanted to read that. Oh, there's another seal. It's different from the one at the forest entrance. This one seems much stronger. Gotta pass through here, though. I'll see if I can break it. Ugh, it's too strong. What should we do? Yee, gaga. What? You gave me quite a scare. What are you? Yee, gaga. Could it be? Are you a Fluffkin? What are you doing here? It was you watching us before, wasn't it? I sent you presents. No, you probably never seen a Fluffkin before. They may not look it, but they're actually very gentle creatures. But there shouldn't be any Fluffkin in Rivera. Giga, do you know how to remove the seal? Giga. I think he's trying to tell us something. Giga, there's one more seal? You want us to follow you? Giga. I love this thing. People are so busy with their daily life that Levitania will likely be forgotten. It is too early to leave the fate of Levitania in their hands. Maybe that's a good thing. No, I don't need you to fight. Time to run back. And this is Giga. Oh, I see. It's linked to the other seal. Is that what you were saying? Giga. Is that a yes or no? I want a clear answer. Giga. Sorry, it's my bad for asking you such a complicated question. Is now I know we're on the right track here. Giga. Just don't go telling me I got it wrong after the deed's done, okay? Here I go. The seal was weakened. Giga. Whoa, talk about a sudden change in the atmosphere. Night, let's return to that bridge. I think the game was just like, hey, there's something over there you missed it the first time. Nope, I went there first. Oh, look, the seal's grown weaker. Giga. I'll try it here again. I think I can crack it now that it's weakened. And there. Looks like we can cross the bridge now. Let's go. Huh? What's wrong, furry friend? You're coming with us, right? Come on, let's get moving. Giga. I think I get it. You won't cross to the other side? Because the dark stone has enraged the island's protective spirits? Well, that confirms, I guess, that Doomstone awaits us ahead. Giga. The two of us should go, Knight. Not like we have any other options. Thank you for helping us, Furball. Giga. Yep. Pretty much the entire conversation. And I'm not gonna talk to you because I already know your answer. Now I'm gonna save my stamina. I should. Ah! That was. Yep. This is the reason why I wanted to save my ultimate. No, please stop. Please remember who you really are. You, Elia. I murdered him. You, Elia Knight. Stop being a silly Billy. There's no way a shadow monster will listen to reason. But you're just such a handful. Sometimes I think you enjoy getting into trouble. I suppose we got no choice but to get you out of this jam. Come on, let's release the monsters. Okay. You, Elia, join your party. Well, this is gonna be an interesting boss fight. Knight, the Doomstone's over there. And the monster's in front of the Doomstone. We fight them first. Well. That was an easy. Wait, is he easy? Oh! Well, actually, he does no damage to me. Wow. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful with him. I am doing nothing! Wow! Alright, I think we're gonna go destroy the Doom Zone. He is too powerful. Oh well. Easy. Alright, yeah. Defeats him. I was too weak when I came here the first time, anyways. You have to have the world's strongest strength to be able to kill him. Yay, we did it. Yeah, we killed his babies, though. Yay for Yuli and her happy adventures. What were you doing here with those monsters? When I came to, I didn't know where I was. You were nowhere in sight either, so I went to look for you. I couldn't find a way out of the forest and ended up getting lost. I wanted to ask Mr. Dragon for directions, but then a Doomstone landed. You're as hopeless as ever, not to mention a magnet for trouble. I'm sorry. Apologies tonight, not me. I was just tagging along. It's not like I came here looking for you, you know. Well, yeah. I wasn't worried you might have got hurt or anything. Well, maybe just a little. Thank you. Just a little. Okay, so, thank you just a little. I don't know what to do with you, girl, seriously. No, yeah. What? At night. There's something I want to show you. Come with me, okay? Always quick to shift those emotional gears, aren't you? Yeah, this is where you would fight a boss. It sucked. And the reward was nothing. Quite literally nothing. That is pretty. Night, look, it's a floatstone. And it's so huge. Could this be the floatstone that's making Levitania float? Do you think something like this could be used for Mother's airship? Yeah, probably. The scholar's diary mentioned the goddess. And according to those plushlings, this whole forest was sealed with the goddess power. Which proves Mother must have spent some time on Levitania. And I bet she must have known about this huge floatstone. I see, I think I get it. An airship was stranded in the Elderwood without a floatstone inside. Uh-huh. So tell me, where do you think this floatstone here is from? Huh? You've lost me. Lost again, huh? Well, let me spell it out for you. This might be the floatstone from Mother's airship. Oh. So then why is it here? Well, I don't know that. I can explain this. That voice. Is that you, Father? Darlings, can you hear me alright? Yeah, loud and clear, but why? Well, as everybody has realized, Celestia used to live on Levitania, so it's true. And that floatstone comes from her airship. Why did Mother come here? I will tell you the truth. You robbed it. Long ago, Rivera was in state just as bad. No, even worse than it is now. Your mother descended into Rivera and land offered guidance to its people and monsters. Unfortunately, the Doomstones kept falling and Rivera's inhabitants fought between themselves. Dang. Eventually, a Doomstone the size of an island slowly began to fall upon the land. Its great shadow could be seen from all over the world below. People and monsters alike feared it was the end of the world. A Doomstone the size of an island. So would that be... Yes, the Doomstone is now Levitania, which is cool. In order to prevent that Doomstone from crashing right into Rivera, your mother took the floatstone from her airship and attached it to the Doomstone. That's how Levitania was created. Yep. So remember this. Ah, Celestia. Time flows much quicker in Rivera than it does here. You will not remain unaffected. I'm sorry, dear. I managed to prevent disaster by averting the Doomstone crash, but I cannot return just yet. This world has not recovered from the destructive influence of Doomstones. I must stay here until it is fully restored. But honey, you know, Rivera looks far more beautiful when viewed from here. I would like our daughters to see it like this. I want to protect this land, so I must stay here, yep, and guide the people of Rivera. Their lives are so short and often marred by fighting and sadness. I will teach them another way of life. One where people all work together to make each other's wishes and dreams come true. I will show them how enjoyable it can be. That way Rivera is certain to become an even more wonderful place. It truly is a beautiful world. My darling Nuelia, stubborn as an ox, and Nuelia, my little crying angel. I will make it a world for the two of you to love. A world in which you and the people of Rivera can fulfill your dearest wishes. That's sad. Your mother was always thinking about you. You two are part of the reason she saved Rivera. She wanted you both to see the world she so loved. Oh, I did it for us. Yeah. This world that she wanted to show us, it really is beautiful. You know, are you crying? I'm not. I just had some wasabi, that's all. It's so hot, it made my eyes water. I mean, I did pick up some wasabi. See, there's plenty of wasabi growing around here. I took a bite and this is what happened. Darlings, I'm sorry to interrupt this very moving scene. You were still there? Ahem, your time is up. The power binding Lunaris and Rivera's are wearing thin. Oh no. Soon you will not be able to return. You have only until the next eclipse. You must return by then. Father, wait. Oh, Father, I need more time. I can't hear his voice anymore. Maybe he can't reach us because of the sky collapsing. Or maybe he wanted to cut the conversation there. If only Mother was the hero of us. Hello, what's happened to Miss Cheery Pants? It creeps me out when you get all serious and solemn. Go back to your silly self, would you? How can I? Dad said there's no more time. He didn't say that. We got until the next eclipse. Not all hope is lost. But, what's an eclipse? What? You don't know what it means, and you just keep nodding to what Father was saying? Yep. I've heard the word once or twice. Is this some kind of meal? Yes, the next meal is when the world ends. Crazy. See, now you're more like yourself. An eclipse is when the moon blocks out the sun. Ah, now I remember what it is. Sure, remember. In any case, we better take this float stone and get back as quickly as possible. We got people waiting for us on ground level. Uh-huh. It's good to see you cheered up. You won't see me getting sad over this either. I wouldn't want Mother to see me crying ever again. Noelia the cryberry. That's all in the past. Quit calling me that. Enough talk. I'm taking this float stone back to Lunaris. Huh? Why? Mother saved Rivera once. If only we knew more about it, we could use that knowledge now. Think about why Mother stayed here in the Levitania. Isn't it natural to assume it had something to do with this float stone? So if we take it with us and go back to Father's place, we may find out how to save Rivera. Exactly. Knight, give me a hand, will you? Take my mother's float stone to Robin. We're counting on you, Knight. Yes, let me stuff this thing down my pants. Crazy. Can I talk to that plaque? No! Oh, wow. Is this the float stone making Levitania fly? But is it really okay to take it? I mean, won't Levitania drop to the ground? Nah, pretty sure it won't. How do you know? Well, I was going through those notes left in that abandoned shack, and I found something about this place becoming purified over time. It's not a huge doomstone anymore. New floatstones are forming in old soil layers. That's the ultimate proof. At least that's what I read. You mean we can safely take it away and Levitania will still continue to flow on its own? Yep. It's just a guess, but maybe it was this floatstone that was slowly purifying Levitania. It belonged to my mother, after all. Anyway, I'm sure we'll make Mother's airship fly again. Load it up and let's go, Robin. Yes, ma'am. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Pretty sure that thing will not be taking that landing. Giga. Why? What are you doing here? Giga. Don't be afraid, he's a fluffskin. They don't bite or anything. Giga. When did you tame it? He's not tamed. He decided to follow me out of his own will, that's all. Giga. You look like Celestia. Who, me? I look like Mother? Heh. What's so funny? You better not be laughing at me again. Did something happen to Noelia in the forest? Oh, Robin, you got no idea. You should have seen her when she was crying like a baby. I wasn't. I think you were. I was not. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I think that's enough of that. I thought you were in a hurry to go back. Who do you think you are, interrupting an argument like that? Haha, I can't wait to fly back, you see? Thank you for your hospitality, everyone. I hope I wasn't too much of a lobber. It's been a pleasure to meet you, Larkin. Flushlings will miss you. Come back and visit Flushlings anytime. Cheers, you guys. Next time I visit, I'll bring gifts for everyone. Let's head back to Port Puerto. Guess it'll take a couple of trips. Yeah, a couple of trips, because gotta take everyone back. Welcome back. I take it Levitania does exist, eh? It almost seems as if Larkin Ghost came back with us. Your trip to Levitania honored his memory. Thanks, yes. Well, I'm really glad they came to Levitania. What would I have done without them? I wish Lachlan could have seen that place too. He would have wet his wee pants from excitement. Oh, I am not a little brat, although it's crazy having to see it with my own eyes. I feel like I can see him now, grinning away like he always used to. Take a closer look. Touch him if you like. Your hand won't go right through him, honest. This isn't Mr. Larkin's ghost, Mr. Crankshaft. It's really him. We met him on Levitania. It's been a while, Crankshaft. It's been a while indeed. Welcome back. You lousy blighter. I got so many gray hairs because of yes. Yes, we were perfectly okay all this time. I was mourning yes. Forgive me, Crankshaft. I never meant to trash your airship. I'm really sorry about that. Whoever cares about that? An airship easily replaceable. I can make a new one anytime. That gained weight because of you, Mr. Larkin. Really? I thought worrying made you lose weight. It's because I was drinking so much barley juice day after day. Barley juice was Dad's only consolation. Dang. Imagine drinking. He's going to get much busier now. I don't think he'll have time for that anymore. Haha, what did she said? I got to make a new airship for Larkin after all. Larkin. Thank you guys too. He's not only found Levitania, he's even brought Larkin back. No, it's just Dad should thank you. Thanks to your help, we managed to find something very important to us. You're doing all for Rivera though. Well, yes, for that. No need to thank us. Anyway, hasn't you out to be off? Alright, boss will be going too. That's fine. If you just need to go to Levitania, just leave it to us. Robin, take the floatstone to the goddess ship and make her fly like an eagle. Roger. Robin, Knight, and Euelia, I'll keep my fingers crossed. Robin. Yeah? I hate sentimental goodbyes, so I'll be going ahead with Mr. Furball here. Giga. Sis, what is it? I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I think I misjudged you. Meh, doesn't matter. If we work together, I'm hopeful we can save Rivera for Mother's sake. Hopeful we're going to do it. There's no other option. You're right. I don't have the whole day to stand here and chat with you. See you later. Man. Come on, Nate, let's head back to Castellera. You too, Robin. We get to tell everyone about what we found. I mean, I have like 8 minutes, technically. Hello, random guy. Hey, kid, want me to take you to Castellera? No, thanks. It's as if you brought Larkin back from the dead. Thanks, yes. So, thanks to you. Alright, Larkin. Take me. Coolio. Let's go. Coolios indeed, man. This is not Castellera, and to be honest, I think I could have been faster about this when I did this. Larkin, you are not helping anyone. Quite literally the most useless teleport when that teleport was faster. Oh god, we're nearing the end of the game. Oh no, it's now dawning on me that the end of the game is slowly here. No, next episode's not going to be the last episode, sadly. I'll be grinding a bit. Oh, if it isn't night, welcome back. So how was it? My king, we found it. We found Levitania. That is a groundbreaking achievement. And better yet, we found a floatstone. Let me pop it out of my pants and place it down. Yep. Ooh, this is it. A floatstone to power the goddess ship. I've never seen anything like this before. You're not gonna ask where it came from. That's some fine booty. What is this ruckus? You brought a floatstone from Levitania? Oldman Falcon, we found Levitania. It's you, Robin. See, now everyone knows that what you said was true. Thank you, youngin. You are a true pupil of mine after all. Thank you. But don't let that go to your head. The most difficult task starts now. Yes, I know. Your Highness, please listen to this old man. We must prepare the airship right away. I hear there isn't any time left. Very well, be on your way. Haha, would you look at that? My own royal order. Right you are, Your Highness. Wait, not so fast. Your Highness, please pardon Old Man Falcon for his rashness. He does not need and my forgiveness. I admit that I regret treating him so harshly earlier. You're a very magnificent king. Tonight, I'll be going to the airship too. Everyone left your party. The floatstone of this size should easily power the goddess ship, and fit in my pants. I think so too. Actually, we think it came from Mother's airship to begin with. Oh, is that so? Yeah, that's why it's perfect for the job. Who would you be? She's my sister, Noelia. If you're Noelia's sister, that would make you... Yep, I'm the goddess' daughter from Lunaris. You got a problem with that? Such directness. No one has a problem with that, of course. We're not sure yet how to save your world, but we do at least know that this floatstone played a big role the last time Rivera was saved. So we're thinking of taking it back to Lunaris. That way we might just come up with something. Okay, but how are you going to get there? Well, we don't know that just yet. Academic opinion is divided when it comes to Lunaris. Although we think of the sky as a sort of shell surrounding Rivera, as you already described, then perhaps Lunaris could be considered a lid. The former king. Grandfather. Father. Oh, it's the man from the hut on Mount Snow Peak. The crown champion. This is the previous ruler of Castle Air. Grandfather, what did you mean when you said lid? My dear granddaughter, it's very much as I said. The old man's right. He knows his stuff. You're Gladstone Stone. You're the one who lived on Levitania. I made a little trip there on an impulse, back when I was still a youngster. You made a little trip to Levitania? That's right. You could say I went adventuring. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm here. It's a long story since I set foot on this old place. But I came to congratulate the young adventurer on their return from Levitania. Do I get rewards? When we look up at the sky, what we see is like the inside of a spherical shell around Rivera. However, there is a hole in that shell, and Lunaris is the lid covering it. Father absorbs this world through that hole. So he's been peeping down on us, has he? I'm lost for words. This doesn't make any more sense. When you go up there, guys, let me tell you, it doesn't make any more sense. This is all rather surreal. Dad's been telling us that this opening Rivera sky is about to close. I think it's because the world is gradually losing the power sustaining it. So we're going to have until the next eclipse. That's when the opening will close. The bad news is that the next eclipse will be a total one. In other words, the opening will be completely blocked, with no way to get through. It's safe to assume that once that happens, the hole in Rivera's sky will not open again. Indeedy-do. The X mark on Lunaris. It's a sign that there is precise little time before the total eclipse takes place. But what will happen to us then? Why, the world will be permanently consumed by darkness. What should concern us now isn't the darkness that is to come. What is it then? Is it something so terrible that you can't bring yourself to tell us? Ah, achoo. Sorry. Maybe you should put some clothing on, mister. Yes, good thinking. I will, once we're done here. It's nothing terrifying, fear not. What I wanted to say is, a hole is a hole. Let me decipher your words of wisdom. When you say a hole, you mean it's like an entrance? Well done, young lady. It is an entrance to what's beyond. All you need to do is fly right through it. Take your aim and head towards that little hole in the sky. Imagine your airship is a little letter, and Lunaris is the letterbox. You got to deliver. Despite your age, your mind is as brilliant as ever, father. Ahaha. Anyway, the two young ladies from Lunaris knew all this already. Actually, that was all news to me. On Rivera to Sis, you really are a dummy. How did you expect to get back home? And anyway, is this old man gifted with some supernatural sense of knowing exactly when to appear? Aha. Oh, yes I am. Just joking. I was peeking through the hole in the wall to judge the best timing for my entrance. I suppose you could say I was eavesdropping. Aha. I would have expected nothing less of my crafty father. Enough about the holes in the castle wall. We should be concentrating on the hole in the sky. That is more facts, Hughes. Is there something else you'd like to bring to our attention, Hughes? Indeed, I have done some rough calculations taking into account this floatstone's power. It'll be enough to power the airship with, at most, 2 passengers. Only 2 passengers on such a sizable airship? Yes, well, Might be that inhabitants of Lunaris are much lighter than us humans. We're not the ones made out of hot air. I didn't mean it that way. Euelia and I aren't beings from this world anyway. No need to count us pops. I've only been drinking sugared water lately anyway. That doesn't... Yeah, okay. So 2 persons besides Euelia and Euelia. Every ship needs a pilot. Be it a sea-faring vessel or an airship, I think. That is very true. That sounds like the perfect job for the young pilot who found Levitania. That's Robin. Indeed. Has anyone got any objections to this suggestion? It does not seem like it, Mr. Hughes. Who else should go? Gladstone! I think we all know who that should be. Well, that is true, but that's a bit, you know. Frankly, that's exactly what I thought. Yes, I also share your doubts. That's what I hate about this castle. Everyone's so stuck up. Sometimes we must take our chances and show trust in the common folk. Philia, my love, wasn't that a little rude tonight? Oh my, I meant no offense, I assure you. I feel like I caught a glimpse of everyday life at Castle Lake Castle. Whatever you guys say, the person who most deserves to be on that ship is Knight. Agreed. The spirits of the forest also approve. Knight should go. What about Gladstone? He's done this before. Well, I mean, he is old now, but... Well, this matter seems settled. Well, unanimous approval. Knight, we'll be going to Lunaris together. I'm so happy. It may well be the last time we see each other, but that's no reason for me to act less... Do not disappoint me, Knight. Carry out the task I have entrusted you. And this is your reward for all you've done until now. Money! Pretty much not enough to pay back the sword that I wasted. Oh, and sugar water too. Thank you so much. Let us hurry with the necessary preparations. It is a race against time now. Can you get Mother's airship running before the next eclipse? Yes, it should be feasible. Especially with the help of everyone gathered here. Porta engineers and sailors will pledge themselves to the cause. All Magician scholars and masters of the dark arts will provide their aid too. Call us anytime. We can help with any manual labor. This cooperative atmosphere is getting even me excited. Yeah, for that giant thing. Giga. We'll be going to the Elderwood. Wait, how did he get in here? It almost slipped my mind. We need to update Pam on the situation. So much has happened. It may take us the whole evening to tell her about it. Let's go, Knight. Yes, we're over an hour. But we go do this last thing and then we'll end up the episode, alright? Their confirmed existence of Levitania here. Contribution science will be remembered. Thank you, Hughes. I actually said something nice. Believe that you managed to return unharmed, but it's not the end as yet, is it? Nope. To think that Levitania really does exist. Well done, well done. Your father went there. I like to go to Levitania one day. That is, if Rivera comes out alright. The Rivera say... Actually, I guess it's too early to say that. Yep. You're magnificent. Achieving the unachievable. Succeeding at any test you're given. Thank you. Odin. Thank you, Odin. As your friend, I'm very proud of you. Thank you, man. That was a Herculean task, no less. Gladstone, why didn't you go? Our Snapdragon seems to be doing fine recently, by the way. Just so you know. Thank you. Thank you for doing so much for Rivera. The Great Spirit will certainly be grateful. Yeah, you did it. You are really, really amazing. Thank you. Well done, Russell. Well done. Why am I talking to you? I already know what you're going to say. Lunaris won't be waiting for us. We need to make our move. It's showtime. Alright. We're going to do this very quickly, and then we're going to end off the video. Because so far, this entire episode was just story. And I'm not really against that. Right? I'm not against this episode just being all story. That just means the next episode is going to be all grinding. And I'm all up to that. I'm going to be killing so many things. Bam! Oh my, if it isn't the two of you. Welcome back, darlings. Did you find the person you were looking for in Port Puerto? Yes, we met Robin. And not only that, we also went to a place called Levitania. It's in the sky, above the clouds. The view was sensational. If only you could have seen it too. A land in the sky. Well, maybe I could visit it too, in my dreams. All that adventuring must have tired you out, even more than usual. You should head to bed early today. There's something else I need to tell you, Pam. What is it, sweetheart? It's been decided that we'll be going to Lunaris. Oh, do you mean Lunaris up in the sky? Yes, that's right. Goodness, you surprised me so much I was lost for words for 2 seconds. Thankfully, I have recovered from the shock. Take care on another of your wonderful journeys. We will, but, What is it? Speak clearly, my child. I wasn't saying anything, if you insist. Well, go and get some rest. Maybe you'll dream of islands floating among fluffy clouds. Pam is just, like, not shocked by this. You expected a better reaction, but... I mean, we keep updating her on what we've been doing. I don't think she's gonna get shocked anymore. Let's go! Level 36. You earlier left your party. Alright, it fits perfectly. The floatstone's now installed in the power unit. Is this okay like this? Everything's good on this side. Good job, everyone. The airship should be ready for action. All that's left now is to start the engine. Yawn, huh? Yum, yum. What a great sleep, man. I feel rested. Huh? The engine, it spoke. Maybe I slept a bit too long. My gears feel so heavy. And where am I? Where are you? Sup? I don't remember seeing any of you before. Who the heck are you? If my hearing ain't bust, this engine just talked. Well, duh, I can talk because I'm a proper engine. I'm not sure I follow. You guys look like you've seen a ghost or something. Chill your pistons, will ya? Say, why isn't Celestia here? Uh-oh, that's sad talk. This has gone on. Say, what is it, my child? How long have you known about me also being a butterfly, I mean? You know, I don't recall. My buzzy little butterfly, first it's dragons, then it's dicing with pirates in Port Puerto, then encountering a dark sultan, then finding a floating island in the sky. And now you're off to Lunaris, aren't you? Yes, we are. I think I've heard so much about your unbelievable adventures, nothing shocks me anymore. That's what I was saying. You know, dear, compared to everything else I've heard, your big secret identity reveal, well, it was no big deal. Let's just say you're so full of surprises, my dear. What does one more matter in the scheme of things? Thank you for not minding too much. But I think our adventures will be over soon. This might be the last adventure I'd be part of. Yeah. Oh, never mind. You're a funny child, dear. Alright. New floating requests. Do you want to save your game? Yeah, sure, do it. Dang, man. This is it. Alright, guys. Well, this is where I'm going to leave it off. Next episode will not be the last episode. We'll be doing an hour grinding. And hopefully I'll be fighting some bosses. I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll be grinding Levitania. So you're going to see that. I'll try and get a pet too, but I don't know when that's going to happen. So, if you guys made it this far, thank you for being here. You guys enjoyed it, leave a like. You guys leave a dislike. Comment down below anything you want to tell me. And yeah, the second 2 more episodes, and this series is gonna go to a close, and then I'm gonna be doing Skyrim. So I'll see you in the next episode, or possibly live stream. I don't know if I might live stream this. I might do it. Might be fun. Bye, guys.